are you, everybody? Welcome to Scotch Plains Summer Concert Series. It continues. We tell you that every week we're going to have something very special for you. And I've been instructed that I've got to get to my cue, to my mark. We'll have something very special for you. And tonight we have something very special for you, which is being sponsored by Unico and by Derby Road. We have Eric and the Rat Pack. So let's give it up for them. Come on, folks. Let's hear it. We're really excited that you're here. We're excited they're here. And we can't thank the folks from Unico and Derby Road enough for making this possible. Also with us tonight, we have some other sponsors that you've seen before. Investors Bank and BNI are out there. We ask you to go over and say hello to them. The library, Scotch Plains Public Library, is present once again. Please send the kids over there and introduce yourselves to our Scotch Plains Public Library. You'll wonder, I have a good friend next to me, Paul Raphael. He's the president of the local chapter of Unico, and he's got some wonderful news to share with you about an amazing event, which many of you know takes place every year in town at St. Bart's. And without further ado, Mr. Paul Raphael, give it up for Paul, one of our sponsors tonight.
Thank you, Mayor Glover, and on behalf of Scotch Plains Chapter of Unico, we're proud to be a sponsor of the event this evening. For those of us who have been in town for quite some time, you'll notice that when the banner goes up on Park Avenue, it somewhat symbolizes the end of the summer, but also the beginning of the feast season for us. So over Labor Day weekend, the St. Bart's and Unico will be once again running our 41st annual Italian Festival. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, with the Super 50-50 drawing on Monday. So look forward to seeing everybody there. Stop by, have a sausage and pepper, jump on a ride, and play a game. Enjoy the evening. Thank you very much, and thanks again for coming out.
Well, let's once again give it up for Paul and St. Bart's Unico. That festival, I don't have to remind you, is something you've got to attend. It's probably the best family-friendly event in Union County, and we all want you out there. I'll be out there selling 50-50s, I'll tell you. Now, you can see Paul's not carrying his lunch. He's got a little bag that our manager, Al Marabella, has given to us. It's from the County of Union. We want you to recycle. So when you go over to say hello to Paul tonight, one per family now, we have a limited quantity. Please take one of these bags, recycle, keep our earth clean. We thank you all for coming out. Once again, thank you, Paul. Thank you, Paul Raphael. Thank you, Unico. Thank you, Derby Road. All our sponsors who come out. I'll remind you tomorrow also we have Finding Nemo for the kids. It begins at 8 o'clock. You don't want to miss it. Our sponsor for that is Patrick Bartels Electric and Schiller and Pittenger. Thank you all for coming out. I think you're in for one heck of a treat. Here we go, folks.
Mille grazie. Buonasera. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. And benvenuti. Welcome, everyone, and your families to another exciting concert here in Scotch Plains. We'd love to thank our good friends and sponsors for tonight's Musica Under the Stars, Scotch Plains, Fanwood, Unico. Thank you so much for sponsoring great community music. Now, guys, we have great dance floor areas. Wherever you are, the dance floor is ready to go. We are from Hoboken, Little Italy. When Hoboken was a very different place. And believe it or not, my grandparents grew up in the very same house with Mr. Sinatra. The very same house, when it was a very different neighborhood. We have some nice music for you. If you know the words, please feel free to join in. Thank you for joining us.
Dei limiti del mondo ci sei tu, al di là del mare più profondo ci sei tu, al di là della bontà infinita, al di là della vita, ci sei tu, al di là, ci sei tu, per me, soltanto per me, al di là del bene più profondo, ci sei tu, al di là dei limiti del mondo, ci sei tu, al di là delle cose più belle, al di là delle stelle, ci sei tu, al di là, ci sei tu per me, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. Che bella cosa, una giornata di sole, l'aria serena, come una tempesta, quell'aria fresca, pare già una festa. Che bella cosa, una giornata di sole, ma tu sole, che bello è, oh sole mio, sta fronte a te, oh sole mio, sta fronte a te, sta fronte a te. Oh sole, oh sole mio, sta fronte a te, sta fronte a te, sta fronte a te, sta fronte a te. Thank you very much, grazie. Dici in cella sta compagna vostra, che ha giù perduto suoni e fantasia, che penso sempre con tutta la vita mia, io non ci volessi dicere, ma non ci saccio dire, che voglio bene, voglio bene assai, dici di cielo lui, che non mi scorda mai, che te una catena che mi addormenta l'anima e non mi fa campare. Dici in cielo che una rosa è maggio, assai più bella è una giornata sola. Cavo casoia più fresca e viola, levammo questa maschera, dici la verità. Voglio bene assai, decidi in cielo buio che non mi scordo mai, che una passione che forte che mi addormenta l'anima e non mi fa tenimmoci così, anima cuore, non ce la siamo più, manco per un'ora. Sto desiderio te mi fa paura, canto per te, solo per te, per non morire. Che c'è di cima fa, parola ma se ho bene può campare con un respiro, se smani pure tu perché sta amore, tenimmoci così, anima e cuore, a rivederci Roma, goodbye, au revoir. Si rivede a pranzo squarciarelli, fettuccine e vino dei castelli, come ai tempi belli che Pinelli immortalò. You belong to my heart, now and forever, and our love had its start not long ago, We were gathering stars, but a million guitars played our love song. When I said I love you, every beat of my heart said it too. Was a moment like this. Do you remember? And your eyes through a kiss when they met mine. Now we all the stars that a million guitars are still playing. Darling, you are the song, and you always belong to my heart. Spanish eyes, teardrops are falling from your Spanish eyes. Please don't cry. This is just that yours and a goodbye. Thank you. Thank you.
No problem. We're going to take a break. We're going to go to Fly Me in the Moon, Dave. Is that all right? Can you put your hands together for our vocalist? Direct from Sicily, just outside of Palermo, our great friend, Angelo Uccello. Fly me to the moon. Let me sing among those stars. Let me know what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, darling, kiss me. Fill my heart with song. Let me swing forevermore. 'Cause you are all I long for, all I do, worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. Song, let me swing forevermore, 'cause you are all I long for, all I do, worship and adore. In other words, please be true. In other words, I love you. So it's very nice being from Hoboken, Little Italy. And our Italian culture has changed a lot over the course of the many years since our many families have immigrated right here to the USA. Mike came through Ellis Island, direct to Manhattan, Little Italy on Mulberry Street, and then across to Hoboken. And it was a great place. Nobody starved, plenty of work, a lot of great factories, and we made a living there in the Little Italy district. But in the house that Grandma was born in. And this other kid was born there, and he made a good success. And this year we celebrate him in Hoboken and all around New Jersey and the USA. It's the music of the very first American Idol. The very first American Idol, as many of you might tell your kids. The USA's first idol of all. This kid who grew up in the old neighborhood called Mr. Frank Sinatra. And this year is his 100th centennial birthday celebration. Our band, in addition to playing a lot of great performances and doing a lot of great songs and concerts all around town, we also get involved with music education initiatives in schools and presentations, because we would love to see another little Mr. Frank Sinatra come somewhere right out of here, out of the Garden State. It'd be very nice. This year, we encourage you to visit a lot of the great places for the Sinatra Centennial, including the New York City Public Library at Lincoln Center, where they have a beautiful Sinatra exhibition the rest of this month, all of August, right at Lincoln Center on the west side, Manhattan's west side, the library right there. I think it's closed Mondays. But check it out, the Sinatra Centennial Photograph Exhibition done by the Sinatra Museum and the Grammy Historical Museum right at Lincoln Center in Manhattan. What do you say, we got another one? Here we go. You know the words, sing along, and remember the dance floor's open. What a rare mood I'm in. What a great night it's been. Well, it's almost like being in love. There's a smile on my face for the whole human race. I swear it's like being in love. All the music of life seems to be like a band that's playing for me. And then from the way that I feel when this band starts to peel, well, it's almost like falling. I swear I'm falling. It's almost like being in love. All the music of life seems to be like this band, it's playing for me. And from the way that I feel when the band starts to peel, I swear I must be falling. It's almost like falling. It's almost like being in love. Throughout the night, we're going to be introducing different members of the band. Longtime friend, member from another Little Italy right here in New Jersey. Amazing New Jersey music history from the great bands and musicians of the Little Italy of Patterson. And we have a great grandson with us, our drummer tonight, from the famous Didymo music family. Please put your hands together for Jay Didymo. Night and day, you are the one. Yes, you need that moon or under the sun. Night and day, night and day, why is it so that this longing for you just follows wherever I go? Night and day, night and day, under the hide of me, there's, oh, such a hungry burning inside of me. Night and day, night and day. We use the old mic because this is the way Mr. Sinatra found his first work. And it's been a good luck charm for us. All of me, come on, get all of me. Can't you see I'm just no good without you? Take my lips, I want to lose them. Get a piece of these arms, I never use them. Your goodbyes left me with eyes that cry. How can I ever make it without you? You know you took the part that once was my heart, so why not take all of me? Get a piece of these arms, I'll never use them. Your goodbyes left me with eyes that cry. How can I ever make it without you? You know you took the part that once was my heart, so why not take all of me? Why not take all of me? We got to put one ballad in here for you. And if you know the words, please feel free to sing along. It's always nice to celebrate the song. And the thing that knocks us out in Hoboken still live down there, my family's there, is that it's still celebrated worldwide. It's very nice. Imagine that. Music from my grandma's house is celebrated worldwide still every year. Part of this music book called the Great American Songbook. As a matter of fact, it knocks me out every single New Year's Eve. They chose to sing a Sinatra song at our nation's, America's, largest sing-along on Times Square for New Year's Eve, when everybody sings New York, New York. Isn't that nice? So it's a little sentimental from our own little Italy, and we enjoy it. And I know so many of you know the words to this song, our one power ballad. Please join in. And now the end is near, so I face the final curtain. My friends, I'll say it clear and state my case, of which I'm certain, to live a life that's full. I've traveled each and every highway and more, much more than this. I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do and saw it through without exemption. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway, and more, much more than this. I did it my way. Yes, there were times, I'm sure you knew, when I bit off more than I could chew. But through it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up and spit it out. Yes, I stood tall and faced it all and did it my way. I've loved and laughed and cried. I've had my fill, my share of losing. But now, as tears subside, I find it all so amusing to think I did all that. And may I say, not in a shy way, oh no, not me. I did it my way. For what is a man? What has he got? If not himself, then he has not to say the things he truly feels, and not the words of one who kneels. The record shows I took the blows and did it my way. Woohoo! What do you say, Angelo? You got another one for us?
Lasciatemi cantare con la chitarra in mano, lasciatemi cantare, sono un italiano. Buongiorno Italia, gli spaghetti al dente, e partigiano come presidente, con la dorata sempre nella mano destra, canarino sopra la finestra. Buongiorno Italia con caffè ristretto, le calze nuove nel primo cassetto, con la bandiera in tintoria, una 600 di carrozzeria. Buongiorno Italia, buongiorno Maria, con gli occhi pieni di malinconia. Buongiorno Dio, lo sai che ci sono anch'io. Lasciatemi cantare con la chitarra in mano, lasciatemi cantare una canzone piano piano, lasciatemi cantare perché ne sono fiero, sono un italiano vero. Un'Italia che non si spaventa, con la crema da barba la menta, con un vestito gessato su blu, alla mavola la domenica in TV. Buongiorno Italia col caffè ristretto, le calze nuove nel primo cassetto, con la bandiera di tintoria, una 600 di carrozzeria. Buongiorno Italia, buongiorno Maria, sono anch'io. Lasciatemi cantare con la chitarra in mano, lasciatemi cantare una canzone piano piano, lasciatemi cantare perché non sono fiero, sono un italiano. Lasciatemi cantare con la chitarra in mano, lasciatemi cantare una canzone piano piano, lasciatemi cantare perché ne sono fiero, sono un italiano vero. Con la chitarra in mano, lasciatemi cantare una canzone piano piano, lasciatemi cantare perché ne sono fiero, sono un italiano vero. Thank you. Degli occhi tuoi non so il colore, so solo che mi fanno impazzire. Quando ti guardo mi chiedo se sarai più bella se verrai con me. Piccolo fiore, dove vai? Perché vai in giro per il mondo? Se ti fermassi solo un momento, ti accorgeresti che c'è qualcuno che ti vuole amare e non ha paura dell'amore. Come tu sai, si può soffrire e qualche volta si può anche morire, come io per te, come io per te. Degli occhi tuoi non so il colore, ma sono belli più grandi del mare, pieni di luce, pieni di sole, non hanno pianto mai per amore. Come vorrei averti vicina, sentir la tua voce ancora di bambina e stare con te mentre fuori piove, di vivere con te tutte le mie gioie. Piccolo fiore, dove vai? Perché vai in giro per il mondo? qualcuno che ti vuole amare e non ha paura dell'amore, come tu sai si può soffrire e qualche volta si può anche morire, come io per te, come io per te, come io per te, come io per te.
Once again, put your hands together for our Italian vocalist, direct from Sicily, At this time, we're just going to take a 2-minute break for all of you. Give me a little vamp, Susie. And we'd like to thank our sponsors once again for tonight. Our good friends from right here at the Scotch Plains Fanwood chapter of Unico, a great sponsor for a wonderful event right here in town this upcoming Labor Day weekend at the St. Bart's Festa Italiana, a wonderful celebration of our Italian-American culture right here in Scotch Plains. It's a beautiful celebration. Thank you once again, Scotch Plains Fanwood Unico. Thank you. And if you would like to participate, they're always looking for good friends, people to help out, volunteer for a wonderful event right here. You can bring your family, help out worthy causes right here in our own community. We'd also like to thank Darby Road, a sponsor of our music tonight. Darby Road Restaurant. Please make sure you stop by and say thanks for all the great community music right here in town. And of course, our other good sponsors, we hope you visit their table. They include Investors Bank. Investors Bank, a local community bank with global reach, with over 60 branches all throughout the New York metropolitan area. Investors Bank. And of course, sponsors for our event tonight, please stop by their table, BNI. BNI. And of course, we'd like to invite our good friend up to the microphone once again.
So how are we doing, everybody? Come on, let's give it up for the Rat Pack one more time. I'm Kevin Glover, as you know, the mayor of Scotch Plains, and I couldn't be happier that you all came out to be with us tonight. And I just want to especially thank as well our sponsors, Unico, Darby Road, Investors Bank, BNI, for putting on this family event for all of you tonight. We're all Italian. Ciao, everybody. With that, my good friend, Paul Raphael again, just another reminder of the event coming up over the Labor Day weekend. And let me give you the mic over to Paul one more time to tell you about the St. Bart's Unico Weekend Spectacular we're about to have. Thank you, Paul.
Thanks again, Mayor Glover, and I appreciate the plug. For those of you who might not be familiar with Unico, we're a service organization, and the funds that we raise from the festival, as well as other events, goes towards scholarships and other charitable causes. I'd like to recognize two original members from Unico, who not only started Unico, but also the Italian festival in town. That would be Carmen Ponzio and John Appisato. If it wasn't for these gentlemen and other men like them, the feast might not exist, and I know Unico wouldn't exist as well. So thank you very much. Thanks again for your time, and I appreciate everybody coming out on this beautiful evening. Enjoy the rest of the evening, and look forward to seeing everybody at the festival. Thank you.
There are a million places you'd never consider texting. So why would you do it while driving? Leave risky driving to the professionals. Stop the texts, and together we can stop the wrecks.
Penso che un giorno così non ritorni mai più. e dipingevo le mani e la faccia di blu. Poi d'improvviso svanivo in un vento rapito e incominciavo a volare nel cielo infinito. Volare, oh, cantare, oh, nel blu dipinto del blu, felice di stare lassù. E volavo, volavo, felice più in alto del sole, ancora più su, mentre il mondo pian piano spariva lontano laggiù. Una musica dolce suonava soltanto per me. Volare, oh, 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 oh. Cantare, cantare, oh, 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 oh. Nel blu dipinto del blu, felice di stare lassù. E volavo, volavo, felice più in alto del sole, ancora più su, mentre il mondo pian piano spariva lontano laggiù. Una musica dolce suonava soltanto per me. Volare, oh, 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 cantare, cantare, oh, 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 nel blu dipinto del blu, felice di stare lassù. Nel blu dipinto del blu, felice di stare lassù. Uè Mari, uè Mari, uè Mari, quando suona a Giubes per te, fammi dormire, una notte abbracciato con te. Oh, uè Mari, uè Mari, uè Mari, uè Mari, quando suona a Giubes per te. Fammi dormire. Oh, uè Mari, oh, uè Mari, oh, uè Mari, uè Mari.
Once again, benvenuti and welcome to our beautiful little Festa Musica warm-up for the St. Bart's Festa Italiana coming up on Labor Day. Get ready, it's always a good time, and kids, save that money because the rides are spectacular and the food is fantastic. What do you say? No, let's go to That's Amore. That's Amore, top of page 3. B flat. In Napoli, where love is king, where boy meets girl, here's what they say. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. Sing it with me, Angela. When the world seems to shine like you've had too much wine, that's amore. Bells will ring, ting-a-ling-a-ling, ting-a-ling-a-ling, and you'll sing Vita Bella. Hearts will play tippy-tippy-tay, like a nice tarantella. When the stars make you drool, just like pasta fazool, that's amore. When you dance down the street with a cloud at your feet, you're in love. When you walk in a dream, but you know you're not dreaming, signore, scusa me, but you see, back in old Napoli, that's amore. From the top, from the top. Sing it with me this time. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. When the world seems to shine like you've had too much wine, that's amore. Bells will ring, ting-a-ling-a-ling, ting-a-ling-a-ling, and you'll sing Vita Bella. Hearts will play tippy-tippy-tay, tippy-tippy-tay, like a nice tarantella. When the stars make you drool, just like pasta fazool, that's amore. When you dance down the street with the cloud at your feet, you're in love. When you walk in a dream, but you know you're not dreaming, signore, scusa me, but you see, back in old Napoli, that's amore, amore, that's amore. Here's another one by the great Dean Martin. Every so often, we get a chance to work with Dean Martin's daughter, Dina Martin. She tours all around the Northeast, all around the country. You should check her website out, dinamartin.com. We were just with her last weekend up in Enfield, Connecticut at another little beautiful festa. But we encourage you to check out her music. She comes through in New York City as well throughout the course of time. It's a great part of our Italian-American tradition. But here's a nice one. And Dino knocked off the Beatles in the chart with this. It was actually kind of hard to believe. What do you say, Davey? Again, if you know the words. In Hoboken, we say the best Festa Italiana music is the one we all sing along to. So please, join in and sing along. Nothing like a sing-along. Everybody loves somebody sometime. Everybody falls in love somehow. Something in your kiss just told me my sometime is now. Everybody loves somebody someplace. There's no telling where love may appear. Something in your kiss just told me my someplace is right here. If I had it in my power, I would arrange for every girl to have your charm. Then every minute, every hour, every boy would find what I found in your arms. Everybody loves somebody sometime. though my dream was overdue, your love made it well worth waiting for someone just like you. Wow, beautiful song. This is Martin's #1 hit, and he knocked the Beatles off the chart with that. What do you say, Stevie? We got some dance floors. I can see a lot of dancers in the back. It's always nice. We have a few songs back to back for you lovers. Some Sinatra songs you might know. Please feel free to sing along and grab a piece of dance floor if you like. Someday, when I'm awfully low, when the world is cold, I will feel a glow just thinking of you and the way you look tonight. Yes, you're lovely, with your smile so warm and your cheeks so soft. There is nothing for me but to love you and the way you look tonight. With each word, your tenderness grows, tearing my fears apart. And that laugh, it wrinkles your nose, but touches my foolish heart. Yes, you're lovely, don't you ever change, keep that breathless charm. Won't you please arrange it, 'cause I love you and the way you look tonight. Just love you and the way you look tonight. Just the way you look here's another dance floor song for you lovers. The summer wind came rolling in from across the sea. It lingered there to touch your hair and walk with me all summer long. We sang a song and we strolled that golden sand. Two sweethearts and the summer wind. Like painted kites, those days and nights, they went flying by. The world was new beneath a blue umbrella sky. Then, softer than a piper man, one day he called to you. I lost you to the summer wind. The autumn winds and the winter winds, they have come and gone. But still those days, those are lonely days, they go on and on. And guess who sighs his lullabies through nights that never end? My pickled friend, the summer wind. Warm summer wind, the summer wind, the summer wind.
Come on, it's nice to see so many people dancing out there. Hey, for Families Bright Lives, I can see you guys singing so many of the lyrics. Please feel free to join in.
The best Italiana sing-along is the one we all sing along together. Just like a Sunday gravy at Grandma's house. Singing for my grandparents in the parlor. We didn't have enough money for a living room. We had a parlor. But it was very nice after dinner. You make me feel so young. You make me feel like spring has sprung. And every time I see your grin, I'm such a happy individual. The moment that you speak, I want to go and play hide and seek. I want to go and bounce that moon just like a big toy balloon, because you and I, we're just like a couple of tots running around that meadow, picking up all those forget-me-nots. You make me feel so young, make me feel like spring has sprung, bells to be rung, and a wonderful fling to be flung. And even I get old and gray, I'm gonna feel the way I do today, 'cause you make me feel so young. Take it, guys. You and I, we're just like a couple of tots running around that meadow, snatching up all those forget-me-nots. You make me young, make me feel like spring has sprung, bells to be rung, and a wonderful fling to be flung. And even I get old and gray, I'm gonna feel the way I do today, 'cause you make me feel so young. You make me feel so young. make me feel so young, make me feel so young. It's very nice of you guys to come out tonight and see so many families. It's nice to bring the kids out because it's fun music, and it's even more fun if you can get the kids to sing to you. Makes for a very nice Sunday gravy at the house when the kids learn the song. And here's a great one. And before we go into our last couple songs here for the night, there's some friends here. I don't know if they're still here. Is the Marino family still here? The Marinos make it? No? We're so sorry. We saw them earlier. But we had a chance to work with a great friend from right here in North Jersey, also a member of your community, someone who started in Hudson County, much like us, and is now a nationwide, worldwide comedian, right from Scotch Plains. A good friend of the band, Mr. Mike Marino, from right here in Scotch Plains. He's an amazing comedian. He actually opened up for that Dina Martin concert up in Enfield, Connecticut. That was a lot of fun. Start spreading the news. I'm leaving today. I want to be a part of it. New York, New York. These vagabond shoes, they are longing to stray right through the very heart of it. New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that doesn't sleep, to find I'm king of the hill, top of the heap. These little town blues, they are melting away. I'll make a brand new start of it in old New York. If I can make it there, I'll make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York. New York, New York. I want to wake up in a city that never sleeps, to find I'm a #1, top of the list, king of the hill, a #1. These little town blues are melting away. I'm gonna make a brand new start of it in old New York. And if I can make it there, I'm gonna make it anywhere. It's up to you, New York, New York, New York. Put your hands together for the band. What do you say? They're doing a nice job here, working hard. From Newark's great Little Italy, please put your hands together on guitar tonight, Mr. Stephen Lucas. Steve has amazing credits playing with people like our great New Jersey's own Les Paul and working with him as a sound engineer. Incredible credits. What a pleasure. And let's see, one other member of the band on our back keyboard from Broadway, credits on Broadway, Jesus Christ Superstar, and many other studio projects. Please put your hands together for Mr. Dave Sansone. Hey, we have just 2 songs left. We'd like to thank our good friends before we kick into them. Our good friends, once again, who sponsored the music tonight. Our good friends from the Community Service Organization doing great music and a sponsor for our upcoming St. Bart's Festa Italiana just down the street. Our good friends from Unico. Thank you. If you'd like to find out about more of your Italian-American heritage, we strongly encourage you to find out about their great programs for education and cultural events all throughout the year for you and your family. And we have a chapter right here in Scotch Plains and Fanwood. Please check them out. And our good friends, once again from just down the road, the restaurant of Darby Road. Thank you, Darby Road, for sponsoring community music here in Scotch Plains. This song is from a good friend's family, the great Louis Prima. And Louis Prima's son does a lot of touring. We have a chance to work with him too. Louis Prima Jr. Check him out on that website. He's going to be in October down in Mercer County. You can check his schedule. He's touring right through the great Garden State in just 2 months. You may want to check him out. Louis Prima Jr. Hey, I'm just a gigolo. Everywhere I go, people know the part I'm playing. Paid for every dance, hey son, each romance. Ooh, what they're saying. But there will come a day when my youth will pass away. Ooh, what would they say about me? Where the end comes, I know they'll say just a gigolo. Life goes on without me. I'm just a gigolo. Everywhere I go, people know the part I'm playing. Pay for a dance, each romance. Hey, ooh, what they're saying. But there will come a day when my youth will pass away. Ooh, what they say about me? When the end comes, I know they'll say just a gigolo. Life goes on without me, 'cause I ain't got nobody cares for me. Sing it with me, 'cause I'm so sad and lonely. Sad and lonely. Want some sweet mama come and take a chance with me. I'm not so bad. And I sing her sweet love songs all the time. If she will only be with me. Bop, bop, bop. I ain't got nobody. Hey, nobody cares for me. And I sing her sweet love songs all of the time. If she will only be with me. Ain't got nobody. Hey, nobody. No one. Nobody. So sad and lonely. If she will only be with me. 'Cause I ain't got nobody. 'Cause for me. Woo! Nobody cares for me. Nobody! 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 Ah, man, what do you say? You guys got a tarantella for our good closer? Keep them dancing. Thank you so much again. You can see us on the internet, the Rat Pack Band, at festivals all throughout the year. Angelo, go ahead. Yeah, I'll start. This is our closing tarantella. If you guys know how to dance, now's the time. And kids, it's always nice to sing with the kids and dance with the kids. Again, see us on the internet, join us on our Facebook page. Thank you for joining us tonight. And our good friends from Unico, B&I, Darby Road, Investors Bank with their many 60+ branches all throughout the New York metropolitan area. A local bank with global reach. Thank you, Investors Bank, for all those great waters. I eat antipasto twice just because she is so nice, my Angelina. Hey, my Angelina, the waitress at the pizzeria. I eat soup and minestrone just to be with her alone, my Angelina. Hey, my Angelina, the waitress at the pizzeria. Ti voglia bene, Angelina, I adore you. Ti voglia bene, Angelina, I live for you. Hey, un passione, you know you set my heart on fire. But sweet Angelina, she never listens to my song. C'è la luna. Molto bene. Once again, my name is DeLauro with the Rat Pack Band from Hoboken, Little Italy. See us on the internet. Please check us out on Facebook, or just a few more Facebook friends. Thank you so much, Scotch Plains, for inviting us and supporting our musica right here in downtown Scotch Plains as we get you guys ready for a great Festa Italiana just down the street at St. Bart's in just a few days. Everybody, ciao ciao. Buonanotte.
Folks, let's give it up for the Rat Pack. Come on, one more time with a spectacular thank you all for coming out tonight and performing for these wonderful people of the Scotch Plains. On behalf of myself, Kevin Glover, the mayor, the entire governing body of Scotch Plains, the 2015 Cultural Arts Committee, and all the employees of Scotch Plains, we thank you for coming out. Please get home safe and come on back next week. Thank you all. Good night, everybody. Thank you.
Ciao, ciao.
Ciao, ciao.
Thank you, everyone. And have a beautiful Buona Festa at St. Bart's this upcoming year. Thank you, Unico.